have gone from bad to worse for Katy Perry, and not just because of her career choices.
You are officially an astronaut.
Thank you so much.
How do you feel?
I feel super connected to love.
She's also faced criticism for engaging in a series of self-serving David and Goliath-style legal battles against everyday people.
And to Katy Perry, please stop. It's not doing anyone any good except hurting a lot of people.
The backlash reached a new level with the introduction of the proposed Katy Perry Act, created in response to her controversial history of property disputes with elderly homeowners.
It's not just about properties, it's about her habit of targeting the weak and the vulnerable.
One high-profile case came in 2015 when a group of nuns tried to stop her from buying their California convent.
Katy Perry said she was going to close it. It was going to be her home.
She had expressed interest in the property as early as 2013 and won the legal right to buy it in 2017, contingent on securing a replacement house of prayer.
You might remember that Perry is the daughter of two Christian evangelical preachers, so she met with the sisters, showed them her Jesus tattoo, and even sang the song "Oh Happy Day."
She never did, and her option to buy expired in 2019.
All the nuns were put out
And locked out.
and locked out.
The case is largely remembered for a tragic moment in 2018 when one of the nuns collapsed and died during the trial.
So she actually died in the courtroom fighting the fight.
Perry faced a similar case years later when 85-year-old Carl Westcott sued to block the sale of his Santa Barbara home to Perry and her fiancé Orlando Bloom.
This is a woman who absolutely wants what she wants, and she does not give a shit about the cost in human lives.
Westcott, diagnosed with Huntington's disease in 2015, purchased the home in May 2020 for $11.25 million, intending to live there for the rest of his life.
Carl was diagnosed in 2015 with a brain disorder and only lived in that mansion for 2 months before he decided to put it up for sale.
Shortly after undergoing back surgery 2 months later, he signed a contract to sell it for $15 million.
One thing led to another, and within about a week, he was under contract to sell his house.
The lawsuit argued that Westcott was not mentally fit to agree to the deal due to post-surgical delirium, pain medication, and the effects of his illness.
So he's on this cocktail of drugs, shortly after this period of surgery. And so 2 days after the contract was formed, he, kind of comes out of the fog and says, wait a second, guys, I didn't mean to sell the house.
However, a judge ruled he was of sound mind at the time and finalized the sale in 2023.
If you doubt Katy Perry's tenacity in litigation, look at the Nun case.
Then there's the long-running dispute with Australian fashion designer Katy Perry, who trademarked her name in 2007, well before the singer became famous.
And I did everything that the government said I should do. Register your business name, get an ABN, and get a trademark, and that's what I did.
Despite being born Catherine Elizabeth Hudson, Katy Perry went after the designer over the use of her own name.
Today, I've lost that trademark, which means I've lost my whole business and my dream.
After nearly 15 years of legal battles, an Australian court ruled in the designer's favour in 2023, but the pop star appealed and won. Overall, her failed music comeback with the album 143, a widely criticized trip to space with Blue Origin,
I feel super connected to love.
a Lifetime's tour that went viral for all the wrong reasons, and a reunion with controversial producer Dr. Luke, accused of verbal and sexual abuse by Kesha.
I understand that it started a lot of conversations, but the reality is it comes from me. The truth is, I wrote these songs from my experience of my whole life going through this metamorphosis.
Have all fueled a backlash that shows no signs of slowing down.